What's up, y'all? Listen, I don't know if anyone's on here yet, and I know this has got to be. Oh, what's up, Matthew? Answer my question. I know this is like the most inopportune time to do a live stream. It's like a weekday, 10 p.m. my time. So I'm sorry, if you're to the guys that didn't get the notification or didn't get on, I apologize. Apologize ahead of time. It is what it is. I got fishing trip tomorrow, not sleeping tonight, bugs all over the place. So, anyways, I'm here. If you missed it, I'm sorry. I'm going to get this out of the way really quick. Guys, last post that I made, I talked about doing like a raffle, right? Doing a raffle. And what I'm going to do in here is put the Venmo name up for you guys because, as you know, YouTube taxes quite a bit. So Super Chat is not very beneficial for me, for the channel. So I'm just going to do this really quick and get it out of the way. And then we're going to get on to this whole unboxing, even though I've already unboxed everything and I have it set out because I got to have some kind of like organization going on here. All right. That's out of the way. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. But let's get on with this. So this tackle warehouse unboxing, like I said, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. There's like, I got some Megabass stuff. I got some Beast Coast stuff. I got Strike King, 6 Cents, Yum, Googan. Yeah, that's it. I put Bass Pro in there. I don't know why I put Bass Pro in there. I think I was going to show something that I got from Bass Pro, but I'm not going to anyway, so. Paid and appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Like you said, had a rough day today. No fish, but saw the most action I've seen all year. So many shad flying out of the water on bass just smashed. Yeah, dude, that has been happening a lot. These fish, I mean, like, the weather doesn't feel like it, but I think that we're kind of like heading into that fall transition right now. So, a lot of the time, like what I've really been finding lately, these fish are keyed in on small bait. I mean, they're busting shad, but a lot of the time they're keyed in on the smaller baits. So the smaller finesse style baits do seem to do better right now that I've seen. That are just excessively big swim baits. Otherwise, it's been very tough around here. Very tough. So let's get on with this. First off, I'm going to start off with the Yum. So you guys saw my Instagram post. I actually didn't get a video that day. Things didn't work out like I wanted to. I went and pulled an all-nighter out of the lake, and I literally got on the water at 6:30 p.m., and I fished until 10:30 a.m. the next day. And caught a couple of frogfish. Pretty hyped about that. Caught one on a Senko after dark when the moon came up. What up, Jeremy? Then got broke off on the Senko. That was a big bummer because I do believe that fish was one of the resident big fish that I've been going after for a while now. And she broke me clean off. I mean, I don't know the last time I got broke off on a Senko, but I did. So anyways, I can't get this bag open, so we're just going to try and seatbelt cutter it with this hatchet here. But what I'm trying to get around to is I did go out and got that 4-pounder on Big Worm. Big Perm. Big Worm, Big Perm. And it was the Bullworm by Strike King in Redbud. Now, I couldn't find any at the time. So I settled for the Yum Mighty Worm, 10.5-inch worm, and I got it in plum. Big old freaking worm. Now, what I was doing that night is that morning, rather, it was in the morning time, I was speed flipping the grass. I mean, like, not like actually flipping it, but speed casting, if you will, just kind of roll casting the grass edges. And I had dumped a big one. I mean, she had my 7-Eleven extra heavy rod just doubled over by the boat and was pulling and lost her under the boat. And when I got that hook, or when I got the bait back up, I realized I didn't get a good enough hook set on her because the hook point was just barely out of that worm. Again, these are big worms. The bullworm doesn't have that flat edge like this Yum worm does. At least the 10-inch doesn't. It is a very beefy profile. I don't think I have any of the 10. I don't have any of the 10-inch left. But you got to have a good, serious hook set. I was throwing that on an 11-aught hook. So what I did is I flipped back around. I came back, started flipping more. And when I got that tick and felt more of a thump, I reared back and just laid into her. So that's how I got that 12. That's why I wanted to get more big worms. And I got him plum in that Yum Mighty Worm. This is a 10.5-inch worm. 10.5-inch. And they say to use a 5-aught offset. No. No, on those big worms, I would throw an 11-aught owner beast or owner hook, offset worm hook, or a 7-aught monster Gamakatsu. I'm going to show you guys that really quick because I got some of them right here. The EWG Monster from Gammies, they are some big freaking hooks and they're thick gauge. So you got to have a good heavy rod and like 20-pound fluoro on these guys. That's the 7-aught Monster from Gamakatsu. So that's what I like to throw on those big worms. What's up, 570? Let's see here. Jeremy said, there we go. Heck yeah. Appreciate that, dude. Matthew said, got that new K9 color coming in the mail. Oh, the tool perch. Nice. Yeah, dude. Tiny Clash, K9, those are all money in the water. Absolutely money in the water. Really quick, since I talked about it at the very beginning, we got more people in here. We got 18 people in here now. I did a poll a while back talking about if you guys would be interested in doing like a raffle to give away stuff. I have one of the bags of tackle right here that I want to show you kind of like what the stuff is that's going to be in these bags that I'm going to be giving away. So it is a bag full of tackle, some hard baits, some plastic baits. Like this has got a couple packs of Googan baits in there. It's got a ribbit top toad, gambler lures, smart baits, buzz bait, a couple of crankbaits, and some more plastics. 13 fishing. This is the stuff that I'm going to be raffling off. And when I do it, if you guys want to do it, I got 5 bags. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be putting this up when we do that as my Venmo. We're not going to do Super Chat. It's too complicated. And then YouTube takes like 60% of the Super Chat donations. So it doesn't really help at all. But it's literally just to help me with the cost of shipping all that stuff out and then helping support the channel. If you guys are down, if you want to, I'd appreciate it. But that's that. We'll come back to that later. Let's get down here in the comments. I got nothing against big game, but there's no way that I'm going to throw big game. And I know you're being facetious, but no way I'm throwing big game on a Texas rig. Not a freaking chance. Yeah, 60%, that is a big win for them. Anyways, let's get back to this unboxing, and then we'll talk a little bit later. So, the Yum Mighty Worm, 10.5-inch worm. Next things that I got here, had to get some more bullworms. And I got them in Redbug. I got the 8-inch. Now the 8-inch, again, has got that open pore technology. So the 8-inch is a lot softer than the 10-inch. That open pore technology makes it a lot softer. You got a flat edge on the back too. So that 10-inch worm, it's, I mean, at least maybe a quarter more in diameter. But that flat edge is going to make it a lot easier for that worm to come out. Now I got 2 packs in Redbug because that is the one that got me bit. Redbug, red in the summertime, red in the fall. I want to keep flipping brush and flipping grass with these big worms. 8-inch bullworm, open pore technology. 2 packs of those. And then I was looking for this color and I could not find it. And I just kind of made a gamble on it. But my favorite color from Strike King in the Rage Bug is Chameleon. So I just made a gamble on this, and it's called Money. And this is another 8-inch bullworm. And Money is like Chameleon. So you got blue, green, and brown on the back there. That color is, like I said, I've been looking for the Chameleon in the bullworm for a while. Made a gamble. Magic. If you guys don't know, Magic is this color on Tackle Warehouse. 8-inch bullworm. I got 2 packs of those. So 2 packs of the Magic, and then 2 packs of the Redbug. Jerry said someone stole my tailgate off my truck last night, so I'm hiding in the dark on the porch. That's awesome. Oh, man. Dude, yeah, the bullworm, I'm a believer. Big time believer. I wish I could have gotten that 10-inch in the color I wanted, though. That 10-inch just, I mean, that's why I got the Yum Mighty Worm. So, I know we got more people in here now. So, thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up if you haven't already. What's up, Bayou? Check out the Strike King Anaconda. Yeah, here I've got, you want to talk about Strike King Anacondas. I got a little more organized in the tackle room. I've got a ton of the Anacondas. The reason I went with the bullworm over a curly tail is a lot of those fish that I was getting hits on, small ones, on the ribbon tails. And they were just ripping the ribbon tail right off. So, speed flipping like that with the bullworm, having that thing go down. I don't know if you guys have seen the bullworm in the water, but that fat tail does wobble quite a bit. It's got quite a bit more action than you think it would, even though they're salted, even though they don't float. X-Zone is great. If you guys are not using X-Zone worms, those things, the fact they just stick straight up, those are money. But I was getting a lot of the ribbon tails ripped off, and I've got a plethora of rage tail anacondas and thumpers. I got a lot of different like worms with some kind of tail to them, some kind of action to them, and that bullworm was what they wanted that day at that lake. And because I dropped that big one, that's what I'm going to go there back there with. So Anaconda is a great Carolina rig bait. Absolutely. What's up? Check this out. Central Cali. What's up, chicken fried steak? What's up, 23? Let's see here. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, there's something about, there's some days that they just want that curly tail, but at that lake in particular, they would not touch a curly tail. I was throwing red bug, I was throwing red shad, I was throwing plum. They didn't want anything to do with it. I flipped that big 10-inch bullworm in there in red bug, and they wanted it. I mean, I missed like 2. I dumped the big one, and I missed another one. So that one that I caught the 4-pounder on, that was literally my last worm that day. So got the finesse worm from Strike King. Yeah, dude, the finesse worm is great. Plus, you get like 15 of those. Freaking flies everywhere, man. These bugs around here are insane. I'm actually doused in bug spray right now because the mosquitoes here, I haven't seen them this big since like Alaska. I mean, they're freaking huge. Anyways, let's get back to the unboxing. So, cover the Yum Mighty Worm, cover the Strike King Bullworm. Next thing I got here, got some Beast Coast jigs. Time to get jiggy. If you guys have not seen this yet, now I'll be honest, this does not come from Tackle Warehouse. This actually came from Beast Coast. This is one of their new. This is the I can't even remember the name of this, but it's a new specific grass flipping jig. All tungsten, weight stamped on the side, double wire keeper. We can get that out of the way. Alex Rudd did a video over this one in particular, and the name is slipping my mind right now. But it is a head heavy or a head forward, weight forward design. So when this thing is dropping, it's dropping more straight down, keeping that trailer going. But that's a new one from Beast Coast. Now I had to restock on the Vanquish because the Vanquish is my favorite flipping jig of all time. Vanquish is another tungsten jig. This is Sexy Texan, otherwise known as Jeremy from Fishing the Lone Star. You guys have seen this before probably, but that is a 1/2 ounce jig. Very compact, great flipping jig. And then the other color that I got is probably my favorite color in any kind of plastic as far as like jigs or trailers go. They call this one 420 Pro, or was known as Cali Craw. That right there. A little bit of red Flashaboo in there. Another 1/2 ounce Vanquish flipping jig. If you guys are not checking out the Beast Coast jigs, you got to. I'm telling you, they're my favorite for a reason. Let's see here. Bro, I'm about to go. I'm about to get a. Oh! Y'all, send prayers up. Dude's about to eat a Carolina Reaper. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wild fishing. Dang, dude. You're more of a man than me. I can't do that. Oh, mosquitoes, yeah. Okay, so, I mean, yeah, mosquitoes, I don't know. They're freaking wild. Little Magnum. Thank you, Dakota. Yes, the Little Magnum is that grass jig. That is the Little Magnum right there. Dude, I'm telling you, like, talking about, I know, like, we keep getting off track with the whole unboxing, but talking about bug spray or, like, the bugs, this is the stuff to get right here. I'm telling you, this will keep them off you. They'll come hovering around you, but they will not touch you. You'll stink for, like, a week, but they will not touch you. That stuff, I mean, it's like the, cancer spray, but still, they will not touch. Gotta get some deep. Yep, exactly. Yeah, dude, those jigs are absolutely money. So, back to the unboxing. Now, I'm going to kind of go roundabout here. I did that video today talking about the Okashira screw heads, right? I repaired 6 of them. So, I've got 6 Okashira heads that I literally repaired today with that little super glue trick. I know I'm like not the only one to do it, but this right here is like $13 or $14 worth of swim jig heads that I did not have to put away or throw away because, that bead has gone bad. And I think what I would do is even like go through all of my new ones and dab some super glue on the top of that bead anyways, and just really cinch that thing down. Is probably what I'm going to do with all my new ones too. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, when you get a short, like these are absolutely money, especially right now with them keying in on like small bait. This, like on a 1/8 ounce, get the biggest one, the 1/8 ounce with a 3-inch spark shad. is killer. You slow roll it, lift it, let it fall. But when they short strike this, that bead will slide down that shaft of the hook right there, the shank, and that bead will just like continue to fall down. Your bait will continue to fall down. So putting a little dab of super glue on the end of that bead, let them sit, let them dry. It'll save you a lot in that terminal tackle because a 3-pack of those is like $7. Let's see here. Forgot to tell you that Head and Big Bud wake bait still in package, brand new. Woo! Heck yeah. Let's see here. My nephew got me a stash of 3-inch spark shads. Hard to find that size in the Houston area. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, if you put that little combo, that little rig is absolutely killer. Throw it on, some spinning gear, but it will get bit. Now, again, back to the unboxing. So I picked up my go-to color in the spark shad, and that is baby bass. The baby bass 3-inch spark shad. I got 3 packs of those guys. Now again, these are not cheap. They're not cheap. They don't last terribly long either, especially if you have that bead rolling down, that bait gets ripped up. So I'm hoping to come back and tell you guys that, I got a little more longevity out of the baits now. But baby bass is my go-to color. The other one that I like to throw a lot is called Real, which I don't have any. For you pond guys, green pumpkin. Green pumpkin is a killer. I don't know what it is about that, but they absolutely love it. Also, side note, drop shot, the Hasdong shad, green pumpkin shad is a dead ringer for baby bass. So don't let the name fool you. You can also use some fly line and make a ramp on the shank. Yeah, that's smart. The only thing about like doing that, like I can't tie. I like these fingers are they're like sausage fingers, like little Vienna sausage fingers is what they are. I have a hard enough time. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, dude. Okay, so we talked about the spark shads. Again, like a pack of these guys is $7-8, depending on where you're getting them from. That adds up real quick. And you got 6 of them in there. So I wanted to test out some smaller swim baits. And I picked up, and I know some people are going to give me crap for this, but I picked up a couple packs of Googan sausage swimmers. Yeah. Yep. Been a minute since we've seen Googan on the channel, but it's here. And I'm giving them a shot. What did I get? I got Sexy Shimmer, otherwise known as Sexy Shad, and then California Crawl. I'm going to open up this Cali Crawl really quick because I want to see it. Now, 3.3 inch, even though it's just a little bit longer than that spark shad, the body is a little bit bigger. So I'm curious to see how that thicker body pairs up on that smaller jig head, and I want to see how it does. It may kind of defeat the purpose of the finesse presentation of this by having that bigger tail and that bigger body, but that's California Crawl. I don't think that's really going to pick up too much. Oh, there we go. There's a good color of it. You guys don't know what California Crawl is? It's black neon and green pumpkin. So black, red flake, green pumpkin. And I got that darker color because not only do I want to, target kind of the shad with that brighter color, I want to target like a bluegill forage with the darker and that Cali Crawl. Whew. It still put that slaunch sauce on there. That's for dang sure. That stuff is strong. That's going to drive me crazy. But I want to see, again, how those things pair up with the screw head and see how they do. Alex said rage swimmers are better in my opinion. It's funny you say that because the next thing that I got, 2 3/4 inch rage swimmer. So again, very finesse, very small bait, falls right into line with, the presentation of that 3-inch spark shad. I kind of wanted to just get past getting those spark shads because, again, they're so pricey. I love them, and they're absolutely killer on that screw head. But these little 2 3/4 inch little rage swimmer right there. Plus, 2 more to a pack. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 3. 3 more to a pack for less money. So Alex, just like Alex said, rage swimmers are better in my opinion. He's talking about the saucy swimmer. I agree. I like the rage swimmer better, but I wanted to see, the 3.3 inch saucy swimmer and the next size up, and the rage swimmer I think is closer to 4 inch, and it's just a little bit fatter of a body. So that's again why I got these guys right here to test them on the screw head and see how they do, and see if they pair well with that Okashira or not. So we're gonna find out. So I got what do I get? Shimmer City, some kind of pearl flash. What do they call this one? Yeah, pearl flash. And then this one is Electric Shad. Wait, Shimmer City. That's not the name of it. KVD Magic. I'm an idiot. That's KVD Magic. The first one I showed is KVD Magic. Next one we got Electric Shad. What's up, Tulsa Bass Professor? Live action. 10 o'clock on a weekday, bro. It's my day off. I figure why not hop on, talk to you guys, so on and so forth. Let's try and catch up here. Okay. So, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Calvin, I got 2 packs of Googan baits, man. 2 packs of the Saucy Swimmer. Where are they? Cali Craw and Sexy Shad. Again, just to kind of pair them up with that screw head and see how they perform. I'm just looking for different options from the Spark Shad. That's all it is. That is literally all it is. It's not. I'm not going Googan. I'm not going anything like that. Don't think that about me. I just need to try some other stuff out and find some more cost-effective options. Like I said, those Spark Shads get pretty pricey pretty quick. So we're trying some new stuff out there. Next thing that I got, let me try and catch up. Stuck on the Exo Swim. So far, the Okashira head. Okashira cannot be overpowered here in Arizona. Seems to be no limit. Yep, 100%. That's good to know too. I've been wanting to put some bigger baits on there, and again, that's why I'm doing this. So let's see here. Suicide Shad. I saw someone talk about big bite baits up here. Okay, that's what it was. Got you, Jeremy. Let's see here. So Ditch Pickle Dangling said, "Thing I have found with saucy swimmers excel in the water, cold water, because they have better action than rage swimmers and Kitex." That'll be interesting to see. I will be more than happy to test that out come colder weather, wintertime. Freaking hot in here, man. I need this fan blowing on me. I'm freaking sweating, dog. Hotter than Derek Lewis balls in here right now. It's hot in Oklahoma. Let's see here. On the Zinger, yeah. I don't run trailers on my spinnerbaits, man. I just don't. Sometimes, like, even a trailer hook, I've noticed a difference from running a trailer hook to not running the trailer hook. And I get bit more when I don't have a trailer or a trailer hook on my spinnerbaits. I don't know. Could be just the waters I'm fishing are so pressured. That could be it. Yeah, I think it's known worldwide that Googan baits are extremely soft and not very durable. 100%. That's how it is. But again, we'll give them a shot. We'll see how they do. Go from there. I really think those little rage swimmers are going to be the way that I go, as long as it's got the same kind of action as that spark shad does. It's nice about that spark shad when you're doing a slow roll on that with those little pectoral fins. It does help keep them from rolling too much. So I do enjoy that about those, but they are so expensive. And they go really fast too. Oh, next thing I got some more of the P-Line topwater copolymer. I love this stuff. I think it's great. I got 15 pound on this. Might be a little heavy for what I got it for. The reason I got it, you guys don't know, the Mad Max popper just came back out from Monster Bass. This is Money Gill. So the Mad Max popper, it's 1/3 ounce. It is a little finesse popper. It's 2.5 inches long. This is not part of the unboxing. I'm just showing you guys because the word went out today and I've been told to keep quiet. They told me not to announce anything until tomorrow. But I think Rudd put a video up about it, so I was like, I'm going to show it anyways. So this is Money Gill. 1/3 of an ounce. Don't let the weight fool you. The weight is to the back. It does cast very well. Very well, especially for being a finesse popper. But I got the 15 pound topwater copolymer for this. I don't like to throw these guys on braid just because it is such a smaller bait. And when this thing walks, it walks very tight. And the pop as well, with being so light, that hook will come up and get tangled in that braid. So I wanted something a little bit stiffer on there, which is why I got that 15 pound topwater copoly from P-Line. That is my go-to line for, any kind of topwater, obviously, other than braid. I've got 20 pound for my heavy swim baits and wake baits, like the D3 right here. Got that from John. So that's got a couple different line ties on it. The chin line tie on that is a wake, so I like the 20 pound on that. But this stuff has treated me extremely well when it comes to big baits. That's why I actually threw the Mega Dog. The Mega Dog, I had that guy right there, 20 pound in that video for that big bass that I caught. So 15 pound P-Line topwater copolymer. Anyways, back to the baits, back to the unboxing. Let's catch up on some freaking comments here. Kitech Easy Shiner is good on Okashira. Okay, good to know. Appreciate that, dude. Appreciate that. Dude, Hazardong shads are pricey for sure. But the way that I run that drop shot, man, I haven't found anything that is quite as good as that Hazardong shad when I'm just, swimming that drop shot. Especially in grass, over grass, or even on the bottom, just feeling that weight tick along. That bait just has such a good little tail kick and a good little head shimmy. It doesn't twist on the drop shot hook. It just stays there and it gets freaking bit. But I'm telling you, green pumpkin shad, that is the color to go with. It's a baby bass killer. I'm a bass eater fan. So that's what I like. Let's see here. Alex said, recently picked up the weedless chatterbait and picked up some of those white rage swimmers to pair with. Nice, dude. I like to know how that weedless chatterbait works for you. Chris, conditioning and grooming that beard. Dude, I had a guy reach out to me. I know we're getting away from the freaking unboxing. The last stuff that I've got here is 6 cent stuff, some hard baits. But I had a guy message me on Facebook and ask me, for my beard routine. I told him, dude, it's just years of doing this. Years of doing this. I rarely ever put oil in this. Wash it, shampoo it, comb it. That's it. I don't really do much anything else to it. Guys think that I straighten this beard. I don't straighten my beard. I don't do that. But I appreciate the comment. Let's see. Yeah, Kitech Easy Shiner. Getting a lot of shout-outs on that. That's awesome. Yeah, the poppers are awesome. That little Mad Max. I had a day of fishing for sand bass with that popper, and I caught over 100 sand bass down below Fort Gibson Dam one day on that popper. And Sexy Shed. It's money. Insane. Nice little finesse popper. Let's see here. Hope it's in the September box. You just selected for Monster Bass Fields. Nice, dude. Heck yeah. Tips for you on field staff. Man, just be active on posting on Instagram. Stories and posts. Stories and posts. That's what I can tell you right there. So that is the best thing you can do is just stay active, post, support, and go fish. Fish the baits. But more importantly, don't feel like you have to fish just those baits. I'm telling everybody right now, if you're pro staff or anybody and they tell you only to fish their baits, don't do it. Don't do it. Because, I mean, there are baits out there that are going to be better, that are going to be more in your wheelhouse, that you might be a little more confident in. Like, I'm with American Bait Works. I know I'm getting off on a tangent here, but I'm with American Bait Works, which is net bait. They got the pack crawl. I love the pack crawl. It's great. But I prefer to use the Rage Crawl from Strike King. And they don't care. They're not yelling at me saying use only the pack crawl. So my tip to you guys, if you're pro staff or anybody and they say use only their stuff, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. You gotta be able to fish what you want to fish, and you gotta be able to catch fish. Especially if you're representing a brand. People would rather see you catch fish, period, than continue to push just one certain bait and you not catch fish. So that's my 2 cents on that. It's probably more like 25 cents. Yeah, a lot of ponds in South Oklahoma City. Norman, very grassy. Dude, yeah. And Alex, I'm telling you, man, like, go swim that drop shot through that grass too. Right now they're keyed in on small bait. I mean, like tonight I went out for a little bit, went to a little strip pond, caught a couple just doing that before the bugs got way too bad. I didn't have my bug spray with me. So I literally just kind of ran out there just to waste some time. Let's see here. Can't wait for the jerkbait bite to kick back up. Hasn't been so hot recently. Man, I think the jerkbait bite, I don't think it ever shuts off, but it's tough. In the summertime, it's tough. It's extremely tough if you're out there just, fishing blind. I mean, it's even with 2D or like down scan, it still is tough. I know a lot of guys that are posting up, jerkbait fishing and doing really well. They've got live scope, and that helps a ton because you're actually able to see that bait and see how those fish are reacting to it. But I am really looking forward to some jerkbait fishing. That's for sure. Yes, exactly, Chris. You are the brand, not the bait. Rep the brand. Doesn't always have to be the same bait. Back to the unboxing. Picked up one of my favorite straight wake baits as far as crankbaits go from 6 Cents. This is the Movement 80 Wake, and this is in custom bluegill. As far as wake bait goes, the Movement 80 has got to be my favorite. This is one of my all-time favorite hard baits. The Movement 80 Wake or just the Movement 80. The Movement 80 is like a 1 to 3 foot diver, but the hunting action on this, it has got an insane tail kick to it. But bluegill right now, especially custom bluegill, Movement 80 Wake from 6 Cents. My favorite wake bait of all time. Just stuck my freaking finger with that freaking hook. Ah! God dang that. Oh, man. Those hooks are sharp, dog. Whoo! Right in the freaking cuticle, bro. Right above the nail. Why did I try and put that back in the box, man? Ugh. Okay. In my opinion, what's the toughest season to fish? Summertime. 100% summertime. It's a freaking struggle out here. Don't let the videos fool you. Like, it's a freaking struggle. Even guys that are going out and fishing, stock ponds, private waters, anything like that, they're still struggling. I mean, it's tough. Summer is tough. I love it, though. I love the grind. I don't know what it is about summertime. Like, you're not going to catch the biggest fish either. You're going to catch long, skinny fish. But there's just something about being out there and grinding it out and just getting it done in the summertime when a lot of people don't want to be out there, or a lot of people are and they're not having success. I love it. I love it. But it is 100% probably one of the toughest seasons to fish. Some people would argue and say wintertime down here. No, I think wintertime down here is even easier than summertime. It sucks. I mean, it's either hot or cold. Summer or wintertime. I'd rather be hot personally, but wintertime is definitely better than summer. Let's see here. What do you think about the Mad Max Popper by Monster Bass? Megan, I was just talking about that actually. I've got it right here. I love it. This is actually the second iteration of the Mad Max Popper. So I had one of the original ones back in like 2019. I still have it. It's sitting over there right now. But this popper is awesome. It's a little finesse popper. You're going to want to throw it on a little bit lighter line. You can throw it on a medium heavy, easy. I recommend throwing on some monofilament instead of braid. But 1/3 ounce, 2.5 inch. It casts like a dream, even though it's only 1/3 of an ounce. Awesome, awesome popper. So let's see here. Aren't as productive in the summertime. Do work. Yeah. I wonder if it's the high float that's getting to you. The bass tank had me on. Chris, you talking about when I fished with John Sokup and Bradley Hallman? That was a freaking cool day. I didn't know if I was on. I know I was on Bradley's video. Let's see here. Yeah, speed wake is good too. I've got a speed wake and I have not used it as much. I think it's just because I love that movement 80 wake so much. You're welcome, Megan, for sure. Let's see here. Next one that I got. I got the Cloud9 Mini Mag. So the Cloud9 Mini Mag in Baby Crappie. If you guys are not throwing crappie pattern stuff, fix yourself. Because bass eat crappie. Bass eat fish. But Baby Crappie, 6 cents Mini Mag. I wanted that bigger profile, a square bill, especially, trying to mimic the crappie. But that bigger profile, and I got the silent one. Don't sleep on silent crankbaits. A lot of the time, especially like I said earlier, fishing pressured waters, a lot of the time that silent crankbait will get it done. I know Tactical Bassin has talked about it plenty of times, but I'm a testament of that. Like silent crankbaits will get it done in those pressured waters. See, Matt, now fishing shallow, yes, 100%. 100%. But after being on and watching, John and Bradley Hallman fishing jerkbaits on live scope, that suspend is where it's at, man. That suspend is where it's at. Chris, I appreciate that, man. I forgot to mention it again, guys. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. What I'm doing, guys, is I'm going to put my Venmo in here. And the only reason why, and I feel bad that I didn't mention this now, if you guys don't know about Super Chat, YouTube takes 60% of the Super Chat revenue. 60%. So I've got I think my Venmo name is in the description. I hope it is. But either way, Chris, thank you very much, man. I do appreciate it. Appreciate you supporting the channel, supporting me. So, dude, yeah, crappie. Get those crappie imitators. There have been so many times where I'm fishing for crappie and end up pulling a bass out of the school of crappie. Happens all the time. Those bass will follow the crappie around, and I think that it's just, the protein content in crappie compared to like a shad or a bluegill is so high. Another pattern, carp. That's another one that people just sleep on too much. And I'm giving a lot of secrets out right now, but it is what it is. Yeah, 60%, dude. It sucks. And in fact, I'm going to put it in here again just so you guys can see it. Where is it? Right there. I'm going to put it right there. Yeah, fishing. Yeah, high float for sure. No, 100% understand that. There's no freaking way, and I've had this discussion with Dakota plenty of times. There's no freaking way I'm going to throw a jerk bait from the bank. Like, even if it's just a regular 110 that's diving to 5-6 foot, no. Nope. I cannot stand. When I'm on the bank, I can't stand losing lures. It's weird. When I'm on my boat, I don't care. I mean, if I lose something, I lose something. It's my own fault for losing at that point. But on the bank, I hate it because there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do at all. So, fishing the bank, I get that. 100%. Yeah, essentially that, Matt. Yeah, it's horrible. It is horrible. So, but Chris, don't get it twisted, man. I do appreciate it 100%. I really do. Last but not least, let's finish up this unboxing and let's just freaking talk. So, yeah, I know. Ditch Pickle, yeah, me and Rudd talked about that. Like, that is insane. He raised so much money for Lone Star's charity that he was doing and had to match that. So I know all about that. Last one that I got, the finale. I got the Trace. Still in the box because I'm waiting to do trash or pass on this. There's been a lot of videos already. A lot of guys are saying it's good. I've seen it in action. I talked with Baitman for a long time about it. There's no doubt in my mind that this is going to be awesome. I got the slow sink, and I got it in the bluegill spawn. I think it's the color that I got. Where is it? Right there? Yeah, bluegill spawn in the Trace slow sink. Now, first off, they killed it with this packaging. I mean, they freaking crushed it with this. This looks incredible. Come from a sales background, like merchandising is huge to me. It's a nerdy thing, but it's huge to me. And then this is just, it's awesome. Comes with an extra tail because the tail is a very soft material and 100% can see it getting ripped off, but comes with an extra tail. They just clip on there. This is in bluegill spawn. Like I said, the slow sink Trace. That right there. And 6 cents paint schemes just, I mean, it's hard to beat these guys. Like, these have got to be like top 5 paints. I think 6 cents always kills it. And especially being like a mass production company and to get the paints like they do and to get like the color schemes they do, it's crazy. But I'm very stoked to throw this. It's a very budget-friendly swim bait. Slow sink. They have the floating as well. But that is it. That's all for the unboxing. So now we can just talk fishing. And I know I talked about it earlier, but in case there's anybody new on here, the reason I got the Venmo up is because I had made a poll a little while back on YouTube about if you guys would want to do a raffle style giveaway of baits and tackle, stuff like that. So what I've got, I don't know where I put that bag at. I think I threw it over there. So when I do this giveaway, I've got 5 bags that's full of tackle that I just have not used. There might be a couple that I've got like a couple of plastics missing, but it's really just stuff that I've hoarded over like the past year and want to do a raffle giveaway. So that's what the Venmo is up there for. And then in case, just like I said, if anybody feels like donating, like this package in particular, 2 packs of Googan baits, gambler lures, ribbit top toad to go along with a buzz bait, a buzzing toad, smart bait, swim baits, a couple of square bills in there. Actually, one looks like a medium diver, and then a square bill, blade bait, and then 13 fishing. Now, not every single one has these. Like, some have got some spinner baits in there. Some have some more crankbaits. Some have more plastics. but I've got 5 of those bags that I'm going to be giving away, raffling off, if you guys want to do that. So that's what we got going there, and that's why this is up. Okay, here. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Rode a paddleboard out to an island at City Lake. TK. Oh. Yeah. That's pretty rough. Let's see here. So Dakota's talking about like what is it? Right here. So tempted to order one, being a trace. The nice thing about that is they do make a floating version. They make a floating version, and I've seen that thing being burned back, and I'm not going to compare it to a bull shad because I don't like there's way too much controversy over that, but it looks awesome. They look great, but the floating version of the trace, that'd be a great one for the bank. A great one from the bank. So let's see here. Yeah, very, very cool. Dude, yeah. The only one that's in stock still has got, I think it's like the fire perch or something like that. I think too many people, I mean, like, just because it doesn't look natural doesn't mean the fish aren't going to eat that. That might be one of the best colors. I don't know. I just like bluegills. I like bluegill. I like bass. And then for like my slower moving baits, I like carp. And then, like I said, I've been throwing more crappie stuff lately too. Let's see. Dude, I'm hoping so, Matt, but the way it clips in there, I don't know, man. I do not know because it doesn't slide all the way through. It's just hard plastic on the other end. So super glue would be good, but if that bait does tear off completely, or if that tail tears off completely, it's going to be a pain in the butt to put that new tail back in there if you do super glue it in there. So that's how I kind of look at that. Dakota said the LK Fisherman did a good video on the Contender. It's funny, I did too. Huh. No, he really did. He did a really good job on the Contender, speaking of crappie. And let's just talk about, like, again, paint schemes. That's the crappie and the Googan Contender. That's the crappie and the 6 cents. Obviously very different baits. But this being blue like that, I don't know. I thought it was all right. I mean, I thought it was a good bait. It really did impress me as far as, you know, like the Trash or Pass series goes. But it's not one that I'm going to go out of my way to throw. Did I get on any of the Battle Shad or Citizens tonight? No, I remembered about the drop at 8:07. At 8:07. And I don't know why I hopped on there anyways. I knew they'd be sold out. But, yeah, they were completely sold out. Which bag is full of trash winners? None of them. I actually haven't had like a trash bait just yet. Actually, I mean, I do have one. I just haven't done a video on it. But I'm going to save that because it will be my very first trash bait. But all those bags have got like the majority, I would say 98% of every bait in those bags that I'm going to be giving away, raffling off, are brand new, unopened, still in the package. Stuff that, you know, I picked up over the years, ordered it because I thought I needed it and never used it. Stuff that, you know, I ordered multiples of and completely forgot about because, again, I've got so much stuff all over my garage right now. I just, you know what? I'm going to move this fan. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what's going on here in this garage. I've got baits all over the desk right there. I've got baits all over the floor right here. These are all the bags. got some swim baits. I got tackle boxes. I got a tackle box full of frogs right here. Usually go through them and just figure out what I want to do. Again, those are all the bags of baits that I will be giving away. Then I've got baits right here. I've got baits in this drawer. I've got baits. Those are all bellow gills in there. I've got a little bit of finesse stuff in here. I got a couple of Defiance up there. I got some unopened stuff there. This right here, don't mind this stuff. YouTube, don't demonetize me. Don't demonetize me for that right there. But check out the organization. Tell me I don't like rage bugs. Those are just rage bugs. So I told my friends, don't let me order any more rage bugs because I've got more than enough. Then this right here is like just craws and creatures. I got Beast Coast Marauder craws in there. I got some net bait. I got some X Zone. I got some missile baits. I got some Megabass. There's the bottle shrimp. You guys have wanted a tour, so you're getting it tonight. I've got Bellows Craws. Bellows Craw, whatever. I got Hercules Power Baits in there. And then down here, I've got like Fluke, Swim Baits, and other worms. And that's not including, like, this bag right here is just all miscellaneous, like Rage Craws. I think there's some punch craws in there. I know there's some biffle bugs in there as well. This thing right here is all rage bugs. That's all rage bugs. I like to throw them in big Ziploc bags so I can take them along with me. I've got another bag around here somewhere that's full of worms. It's probably in my tackle bag or in the box. And I got another bag that's full of like old bandito bugs and like, what was that? The Smoking Rooster from Rage Bug. So, Baker, what's up, bro Chacho? Good to see you, dude. Okay, anyways, since we just got the whole tour, that's why I'm giving that stuff away. Well, I say giving it away, but raffling it because, well, this stuff gets expensive, and YouTube taxes the crap out of me and everybody. But anyways, that's why I say, like, you're probably wondering like why I ordered all that stuff when I've got all that stuff anyways. Because I don't have enough finesse swim baits right now, and I want to try that new stuff. Anyway, I don't have to tell you now. Are those new just dumped into a larger bag? No. Like all those rage bugs and all those craws, those are all ones that like I've had since last year, I think. And it's just a testament to how much like the fishing that I do has evolved and has changed. You know, like I don't primarily go out and throw just a rage bug anymore, or throw just a rage craw anymore, or just jig fish, or just Texas rig, anything like that. It's just my fishing style has changed so much and has evolved so much that I've got so much stuff now from back when, you know, I just went on tackle splurges and just wanted to buy all kinds of stuff. So let's see here. Got to know if I slammed any big bass on big bat or any. Wait, okay, I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about this one, the Ballum, or the Wild Beat? Remember when I talked about like I can't figure like the mirror, like the camera switched, so I don't know. Like I feel like I'm moving my left arm right now, but I'm moving my right arm. This one, neither or. I have not thrown them, but no, I have not like gone out and dedicated the time to them. I gotta wait to take the boat back out because I need to get a spare tire, or I need to get a tire fixed on that. So let's see here. Yep. Talking about putting the glue on the tail. Yeah. Plus, a lot of the time, super glue, like depending on the material of the plastic, super glue will eat through that. So you got to be really careful. with that stuff. The only time that we really kind of super glue anything is like on A rigs and super gluing the swim baits to the heads, but that is a pain as well. I mean, you literally have to take like a razor blade and scrape all that away, all the swim bait away, to get that super glue off of there. Let's see here. I buy stuff just so I don't have to look for ones I already have. That's exactly what I was doing. Like I was just getting way too much stuff. So this is the first time in a long time that I've made any kind of order. Obviously, I mean, you can look at the channel. Like the last time I did any kind of unboxing was months ago. So it was just stuff that, because that worm bite really picked up for me, I wanted to have some more options in the bullworm, because I've been killing them on that little finesse, the 3-inch spark shad on the Okashira head. But again, like those things get so freaking expensive, I wanted to, and I finally remembered to get some new stuff and to try out some different options for that. But yeah, no, those are not all new. No, that stuff is old. Like so much of that stuff, the colors bleed in to each other too. Like, let me find this worm bag because I got to show you guys why it's not recommended to put baits with other baits because colors bleed over. I knew where that freaking worm bag was. Yeah, see, my garage is such a freaking mess. I don't know where that freaking bag is right now. I think it's actually in the boat. But I've got some, like, hold up. I've got some in here that I can show you. I got some in here that I can show you guys why you don't put baits with other baits, or like darker color baits with lighter color baits. This is going to be a great example right here. So this is a Rage Thumper and Red Bug. That color is really showing up there. This is a Rage Thumper and Red Bug that was put in a bag with a lot of darker color baits. The thing is more green. The body is darker. Like I had some that went, like I had a laminate Senko. The green and white laminates, and that white has now turned pink. So it's not recommended to put baits of different colors all in the same bag unless you just want to come up with your own weird new color. It's definitely not ideal. It's not great for the baits. They lose their color. They bleed over. So, okay, let's see here. The Wild Beat. No, I have not. But see this freaking camera? It's over here, but to me it looks like it's over here. $11-inch. The Wild Beat is 11-inch. This is the floating version, and this is the widest glide bait I have ever used. Oh, no way. Hold up a second. Oh. I thought my wife said that my daughter broke her arm. Anyways, sorry about that. I think the Wild Beat's 11-inch. Someone look that up. Make me not a liar. I got the box around here somewhere. But as you can see from my garage, it's a freaking disaster in here. So, no. Actually, the last time that I threw that, I was out with John on live scope, and it was the day that he caught his PB. But before he did that, he caught like a 4-pounder on the 9-inch bull shad, and I was working that thing, and then he hooked up, so I left it because it floats, and netted his fish, came back to it, and by the time we whipped around, or whipped the live scope back around, I actually had a follower on that thing. But I had to get out of there pretty quick. Let's see here. Wait, are you not trying the Hazardong shad on the Okashira head? No. No, I have not put the Hazardong on the Okashira head. I put the Spark shad on the Okashira head. That's what I do. I get a solid 3 fish out of those. No, I'm not, and I don't even burn the Spark shads on this. I don't burn that at all. I do this thing at a slow roll. I keep this thing at a good steady pace. Yeah, I don't burn them. I do not burn these guys ever. At a good steady slow roll, that is what's performing the best for me on the screw head. Let's see. No, you're all good, man. Weight on that? Oh, I don't remember. I want to say, yeah, it's over 4. It's a little over 4 ounces, I believe. It's not as heavy as it looks, which I know that sounds stupid to some guys that haven't thrown big baits, saying like 4 ounces isn't that heavy. I've just been throwing them for so long that it really doesn't feel that heavy anymore. But I want to say it's over 4. I really think it is. I was going to look that up, but that's just kind of rude. Let's see here. No, she did not break her arm. I thought she said she did. She did not. My daughter just started playing soccer, and she said, I wonder how long it takes for her to break her arm, which that's fair because my daughter is not the most coordinated. Lexi, if you're watching this later, I'm sorry, but you know it's true. You're just kind of clumsy. It's okay. I still love you. Good Lord, we've been on here for a minute now. Guys, I have got a fishing trip in the morning, and I need to get going. So, with that being said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Let me know, no, I wouldn't even say let me know in the comments. I got a good feedback on that poll that I made for the bags of tackle, if you guys want to do that or not. So I need to figure out when we're doing that and give you guys plenty of heads up and not do like a 15-minute heads up, hey, I'm going live. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you. I'm going out to a brand new body of water tomorrow. 6 ounce. That's it. The Wildcat Wild Beast. The Wild Beat glide bait, 6 ounces. 6 ounces. Now, I know I said my favorite wake bait was the Movement 80, but my absolute favorite wake bait of wake baits, of big baits and wake baits all together is this guy right here. The Joker. That's a big old freaking bait, and that is my favorite, absolute freaking favorite of wake baits. So, but anyways, I said I was signing off, so that's it. You guys want to see a trash or pass on the Joker? Let me know in the comments if you want to see a trash or pass on the Joker from DRT. That's it. I'll catch y'all later. Going fishing tomorrow. I got a pack. New water. Never been there. No idea what to expect. That's it. So, I'm out. See y'all later. Thanks for watching. See you next time on the water.